Jack Reese. All right, fans, he
is a sign of a veteran fighter, veteran champion.
Kessler cutting off the ring, backing Ward in. Ward very relaxed.
Look to become the favorite.
Ward successful, as you mentioned, Al.
Very well in this fight. That's what the Ward people hoped for. And so just enough trickery, just enough change. Doesn't get trapped against the ropes from time to time in this fight. So
Ward finishes off low. Keep that in mind. He keeps his hands low and finishes low. Double. Big right hand, left. Orange trunks, Andre Ward, the challenger. Kessler. Is that he and his camp feel that Kessler has a...
From Kessler.
Still getting through. Kessler trying to find his distance.
Get about hitting him with the right hand.
Yeah,
We come to the end of the third round.
a whole different Andre Ward. This is a constant.
Take a look at press row scoring through three.
Score those first 3 rounds. And then will end. That is that sharp right hand to
float in it. Kessler will find the mark eventually, because Kessler said himself in the fighters meeting, if Andre Ward can stand
punches, and Kessler just steps back and uses his jab. He's trying to clear his head.
The point I was going to make is Jack Rice, the referee, is allowing Ward to hold a lot on the inside. And that's something that we're going to have to look at, because that's really helping him a lot, not have to deal with some of that power.
End of the round.
Well, you know, that was the Scott Olympic gold medalist is showing people that he is just
really starting to look bad.
No punches.
From his mouth, rather.
You know, the interesting thing is that Ward is
by stopping the WBA champion tonight.
But of course we're early, and
Ward-Mikkel Kessler so far ABC missing with that can opener.
Nice left hook by Kessler.
Yeah, and this from Andre Ward. If Andre Ward gets reckless, look at how he's lunging in Andre Ward. He's attacking in a very bad fashion right now, leaving him Ward. Now Kessler hasn't been able to take advantage so much of it yet.
42-1.
You know, Andre Ward fights like a
surprise. This guy doesn't know how to lose. He hasn't lost.
As he steps up, Kessler, nice right hand.
Doubling up on the jab will serve Kessler well, because he just...
Kessler expected this. Ward again.
You know, as we spoke, in a superiority feeling.
Everybody has downgraded Edison Miranda. Because is that Kessler is at
Andre Ward hand is still dropping,
punch away from him, and that's what Ward has.
Kessler uncharacteristically with
that. Kessler has thrown it. He feels he can make that work. Right.
Looks like Kessler is problems, lack of vision. Ward setting him up. Kessler.
His face.
Blood coming out of his nose.
How much does Andre Ward now go into a
rounds off? Do everything you can to secure victory.
And Ward wants to give him away. As Andre Ward in red, white, and blue backing up.
And in this case, the man we thought was the supreme.
Kessler's face bloodied. He's having trouble with his vision. He told his trainer.
Kessler is an 11-year veteran in this sport. He suffered elbow injuries. This juncture, some would suggest,
due to the great footwork of Andre Ward.
Kessler is a
Olympic gold medalist. Ooh. Cassius Clay, Joe Frazier, George Foreman, Sugar Ray Leonard, Oscar De La Hoya. Coming out party with a world title on the line. Champion.
Kessler has had trouble cutting off.
He did catch Ward coming in, and he's having some. So credit to Kessler, he hasn't given up his belt.
He's starting to get a few big punches. Has in the last 3 rounds of fights in 10 and 11.
Hurting Kessler. Kessler backing up.
This type of intensity for 12 rounds, he's going to be hard to beat for any.
And Jack Rice, oh my, well, Andre Ward came in like a billy goat on that one, let's be honest.
for the WBA super middleweight title.
We're in the championship rounds, as you mentioned.
I tell you, and asking him, does he want to quit? They say they're not going to stop.
Mixed up his attack.
Effective for Andre Ward.
You know, it's palpable.
Lead.
The point I was going to make is Jack Rice, the referee, is allowing Ward to hold a lot on the inside. And that's something that we're going to have to look at, because that's really helping him a lot, not have to deal with some of that power. The point I was going to make is Jack Rice, the referee, is allowing Ward to hold a lot on the inside. And that's something that we're going to have to look at, because that's really helping him a lot, not have to deal with some of that power. The point I was going to make is Jack Rice, the referee, is allowing Ward to hold a lot on the inside. And that's something that we're going to have to look at, because that's really helping him a lot, not have to deal with some of that power.